Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Happy Friday. Thank God it is Friday, y'all. How y'all doing? I hope everybody had a great day in one way or the other. We're going to have a great time real quick tonight. And then I'm going to bed so I can go see the Beyonce movie tomorrow, okay? And I'll probably review the movie tomorrow after I get back or whatever, so we can be fresh in my mind, okay? But tonight, we have a few things to discuss, some updates here, some updates there, some updates everywhere. And Bishop Robbery had a live, so we have a few minutes of that, even though he was on the live for almost an hour. I got it down, sorry, about 12 minutes, okay? Cut them on down at the ankles. Now, I want y'all to do a few things for me as usual, okay? Y'all know to please subscribe to my channel, become a whole JayBird, dun, and zon. You know what I'm saying? Do not forget to also hit the like button. If you're here and you watching, you don't like my content, okay? Why? Because I am entertaining me. So hit the like button. You can also hit the share button, share it with whoever don't know me but know you, okay? Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. And y'all know to comment in the comment section, okay? Now, it's Friday, so relax, and we're going to have a good time with where I'm at. Hi. You can see my other shirt. I just took off over there. The shirt I just took off. I threw it. Oh, you can still see it, but it's okay. I had to put on one of my little favorite sweatshirts. Because I'm at home. I be at home. I be just trying to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? On my computer, in my space, silent staring. Okay, but how y'all doing? How was everyone today? How is everyone today? Hey, how y'all doing? Nicole and Lisa E, good evening, okay? Because it's nothing to do, okay? Hey, Shayla, you know what I'm saying? Hi. I thought, look, I'm trying my best to avoid any and all spoilers because even though it's not like a spoiler that anyone can post because we've already all seen the concert, but I'm trying to avoid people's opinion in detail about it. But I've been hearing how everyone said it was a great time, and I can't wait so I can, have my great time tomorrow. Me, my mom, my sister going. So a good time will be had by us, the three amigos. Okay. Hey, Sharice, how you doing? And then we had Dwayne. And look, to me, is this now see in my head, the D and the Y is died. So in my head, this is Derisi or Dirisi Bailey, but I don't know. Okay, we had to see. Anyway, but we here today. Okay, hey, as Kimball. Come on, not drumsticks and flats. Come on, not drum. Look, you know we like a good drum. Some y'all like flats. I like drumsticks. I'm a drumstick girl. Okay. Hello to Linda, Ellis, Alexis. I've been going too fast sometimes. Hey, MP Naturals, Andrea or Andrea. I feel like it's Andrea, but some folks say Andrea, but I say it's Andrea. I don't know. Okay, gossip in the garden. Yes, I can't wait. I don't want to do a live review of it because I feel like my ear looks like sideways or something. Because for people who haven't seen it yet, I don't want to kind of ruin it for them. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I will do a live little chit chat about it and get my feelings out. I don't know. But I feel like most people are going to see it this weekend. Some may wait. I almost was going to wait to go see the Beyonce film because I do not want to have to deal with people in the theater acting like they at band camp, acting like they're at the concert. I want people to be able to enjoy it. And I'm not saying sit there and be a deaf, blind, mute, but I don't want nobody all up in the aisleway dancing. I don't want all that. I want to be able to hear what she's saying. I want to be able to enjoy it. And sometimes, like when people don't know how to act and they want this, it is a celebration. I get that, but it's in a movie theater. It's in a movie theater. And I know for a fact that the reason Beyonce did that, the reason that Beyonce did that was because if she would have released it on streaming stuff, one person in the family would pay the little money to stream it or whatever, and all 50 people would come up. She would have made less money. This way, having it in theaters, everybody who want to see it has to buy a ticket. The tickets, at least here in Michigan, I think it was like $28 per ticket or whatever. Now, I was going to rent out a theater because I like having the space to not have, riffraff around there. But when the movie was when the tickets first went on sale, they did not have any private theater rentals available. And then now that they are available, they said $900. I said, I'm not paying $900. I was like, no. Now I think I paid $500. I paid about almost $500 for Wakanda Forever. I would pay $5 for Beyonce. I would pay $5. I'll pay $5. I'm not paying the $9 because paying $900 is like paying $1,000. No, I could have went to the concert. So, I just feel like, again, I know because I've seen posts online where people are in the theater. I mean, they are dressed to the nines, which is fine, but they're all up in the aisleways, dancing routines. Yeah, I'm like, calm down, cut it out. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Jay-Z did the Black Album and he did that as a documentary. So I'm like, this is the same thing where it's showing you the making of an album, the making of a tour. So I just need folks to act, like they got some sense. Act like they got some sense. Okay, thank you. I had to pull out my burgundy today because I kept on saying I would. So thank you so much. Okay, but hey, how y'all doing? I told you I was gonna pull it out. I said I'm gonna pull it out. Is it Diarese? Because sometimes Resse. Some folks pronounce it. I have a friend whose name is Sharice, but some people pronounce it Sharice because they don't know how it is. I'm gonna call you Die. Okay. Because that's what it is. Hello. I want to let you know my mom loves the dance. Well, see, your mama is a great person. Your mama know how to love the right thing. You know what I'm saying? If your mama is either Tara or Tierra, I don't know. Okay, it's right, Tierra. If your mama like to dance break, she's a good woman. You hear me? A good woman. A good woman. Okay, but hey, how y'all doing? I'm trying to say hi and hi and hi. Okay. You flat. Okay. How you doing? Flat? Look, flats is fine. I want to wait till it comes on TV. Once it comes on TV, I will watch it again here because it's fine. Yeah, I heard that J-Lo was doing one too. Everybody, because look, couldn't nobody work. They said let's do a documentary. But I feel like when celebrities do these documentaries, that is the making of something, the making of a movie, the making of a baby, the making of whatever. I like it because it's more than just seeing the tour. It's more than just, having to just hear the song. You know what I'm saying? So I know J-Lo, I think she has a thing saying, I think it's like this is me now. Because she used to have a thing called This Is Me Then. You know what I'm saying? So we shall see. I like it. I like it, so it's fine. But it's hopefully now she come around here and be like, oh, Puffy, because back then when this was me then, Puffy was around here being mean to me too. Now she dropped some tea. If she drops some tea, that will be something to see. Okay? Because I'm like, Anyway. Not the great value of Shanti. Not the great value of Shanti. Okay. Condolences, Linda, to your husband who passed away in May. Hopefully he's in heaven, getting some good chicken, having some good times, and he makes you laugh in the times where you sad because you remember a joke he said from before, and it's still funny now. Okay, that's all we can. When we lose folk, we have to laugh. At times when we sad, what I'm saying? We remember how good they were. At least that's what I do when I get sad. That's just on me. But let's get into what we came to get into because I don't want to be here that long, and y'all know I'm long-winded, and it can go either kind of way. Now I had saved stuff on my thing, but then I came and I had saved some more stuff on the thing. So I want to see what I want to get into. Let's get into some congratulations stuff or whatever, because we have to say congrats to folks so they can know that we're proud of them for doing something that they did. Okay. Let me share my screen. Share my screen. So I don't know why I do that all the time. It's stuck in my head. Okay. I'm gonna share my world. Macaulay Culkin. Okay, Macaulay Culkin, who I feel like it was Macaulay Culkin in anything except Home Alone. Like, I be like, is he the Home Alone guy? I feel like he's the Home Alone guy. But I don't know. But Macaulay Culkin got his Hollywood star on the Walk of Fame. That's his wife and their kid. Now, I feel like she's an actress. I don't know her name that much or whatever, but I know her face and stuff, and she's acting and things or whatever. But Macaulay around here, first of all, Macaulay's face look like he's aged nicely for a white man. He's aged nicely for a white man, because sometimes they age like a girl, spoiled water, spoiled milk. They ain't like the Dasani water. White people sometimes for me is like the Dasani water. Sometimes it ain't right once it gets older, But Macaulay Culkin, I'm like, well, that's cool. He's a Home Alone guy, whatever. I liked the movies when I was a kid. I watched them too. So I still don't understand how them parents did not go to prison for multiple times leaving a child at home who was almost killed by burglars. In what world does a white kid get left alone, almost killed by burglars? And when the police come to the thing to arrest the burglars, they don't arrest the mama and the daddy and the 8 of the kids who left him at home. And the fact that it happened more than once, that is the definition of child neglect. White privilege. Anyway, but congrats to him for getting his Hollywood star. Girls, it's the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame or whatever. Congrats to him. Now, I feel like he should do a TV show of some sort. Like he should do, I don't know, because we have all these little white shows and people, like, because what else? Because have we seen him really, Google, I'm gonna go. I don't know how to put it. Macaulay. How do you spell that man's name? Let me look it on here. Mac Carlin. Okay, I guess so. But why didn't it come up? I'm not going crazy because I'm like, was he ever in a regular movie that we was like, oh, okay, we like that movie too? Because if it was really just Home Alone. Home Alone. Oh, he was in My Girl. My glasses. I can't see without my glasses. That's where I got him from. Okay. So he was also in My Girl. Oh, he was in Richie Rich. Oh, he was in The Good Son. He was evil in The Good Son. He was a bad son in The Good Son. He was a bad son in The Good Son. So I don't understand why they even call it because the other one was The Good Son. He was in The Good Son. He was in Uncle Buck. Okay, they said he was in Home Sweet Home Alone. I don't know what that is. Okay. I mean, he had a few. I mean, he has other stuff, on the ID. What is it called? The ID, whatever IDMD thing, Wikipedia. But I loved him. We loved him in Home Alone. I loved him in My Girl. He was crazy in The Good Son. I love Richie Rich, little rich white boy running around here helping the unfortunate people who is in an orphanage because he bored because he got no friends. I guess that's a thing to do. Anyway, congrats to that man. Okay, congrats to that man. He won the award. Okay, now, also congrats to a girl, Azu. I know her name, Uzo Aduba. Is that not what it is? Uzo Aduba. I'm like, I know her name. She had a baby. Her husband Robert, okay, had a whole little baby girl. Congratulations, okay. My daughter, I've never been in love so quickly, so deeply in my entire life. I really don't know what to say, guys. My heart is full. Thank you, God. I have a joy like a fountain. I have witnessed a miraculous thing, and I feel blessed to know you are ours. We love you so much. I can't pronounce her name. It's ALN. Okay. Daughter of purpose, treasurer of the mother's names who came before you. Okay. I'm a mama, you guys. Yay. So congratulations. Confetti. Okay. Look, babies are blessings. You hear me? So congrats to Uzo Aduba and her husband on the new little baby of joy. Okay, people want families around here. Child love family. So congrats to her. Okay. Now, look, child, I blame Dr. Phil. I fully blame Dr. Phil. All those years of watching Jerry Springer, all those years of watching Maury Povich, I ain't never seen nobody on them shows who was ratchet like she was and got famous from it. Okay. The Catch Me Outside girl, whose face looks completely different, she got a lot of work done, is pregnant with her first child. Now I feel like she just turned 18 because she started doing OnlyFans when she turned 18 and now she's knocked up. They showed the baby daddy. Her baby daddy looked like he'd make her pump the gas. I swear. When I saw the photo of them, I said he looked like a dude who they be in the car together and he make her pump the gas. He don't look like a gas pumper. He don't. And I don't like it, okay? But if she want to be around here, and look, wish you the best, little girl. I guess so. But that's her baby daddy, and now she got a whole baby. Now, they always say, your karma is your children. The way you treat your parents, it is in life. The way you was, the karma is usually your own children that comes out of you or that you adopt or whatever. Okay. So, she round here and she round here. Now, she always, in my opinion, wanted to be a little bit, black. So she went up and got her a black baby daddy, so she can then have a mixed race child. So let's see how this plays out. I mean, I'm saying congrats because we can't be haters because it's the and debate for. But I feel like I blame Dr. Phil because you made her famous, and then folks who are little nasty people. Once she was of legal age, I'm saying she got her little OnlyFans or whatever, and made all that money, and now saying she's gonna be a rich white girl with a black baby and a black baby daddy, and she gonna probably be like the other. Stop. I'm gonna leave her be. But congrats to that lady on whatever. Now there's a few birthdays, and I did not have time to do them specifically. Now I don't know most of these people, but I know some of these folks, okay? Because I know Charles Michael Davis because he played on the originals with the vampire show. I liked him. Janelle Monáe, okay, Richard Pryor, okay, Zoe Kravitz, okay, Golden Brooks, okay, Oba Bapatu. I can't get dog. Who that was? He wasn't. Who did was he? The daddy from Half and Half. Okay, Chanel Amon, Lou Rawls. I don't know the rest of the people. Okay, but happy birthday for December 1st to all these people. All of them. I don't know some of them, but happy birthday to them. It's also somebody else's birthday around here, and it is Rotimi. Now, the first time I saw Rotimi, now y'all know he's an actor, he's also, he's an artist. I first seen him when he was on Boss. Boss was a show that was on, I think, Stars with Kelsey Grammer, who was a corrupt mayor. That's why I first saw Rotimi, and then I seen him after that on Power. Okay, but he's a nice person. I like some of his songs or whatever. These are some of his other movies and whatnot. Okay, but happy birthday to him too. That's a lot of birthdays. A lot of birthdays. I seen Kanye West and his wife. Now, this is not really even a story. I just thought their outfits look stupid, and I don't understand them. Okay, it don't make no sense to me. Why does Kanye always dress the women he with real weird? It does not compute. Does not compute. I'm like, why is she in this big old hat? Why is she carrying a stuffed animal? Why is her dress so short? I'm confused, and I know that's Kanye's doing. I just want Kanye to get with somebody and be regular. Get with somebody and just be like not have it be something all the time. Like live a regular, like where's her clothes? Why do you have on so many clothes and she has on so few? Why is she holding a stuffed animal? And why is that hat look like the stuffed animal? Like, and Kanye look pissed. He a mouthful of rocks. His mouth. I don't know. I do not understand. I no longer understand Kanye's geniusness. Now it comes off as somebody get that man some pills. Somebody pray for that man. Somebody help that lady. This might be a cry for help. I don't know. But I said it's weird. It's weird and I don't like it. Okay. Now when I have a lot of randomness and then we'll get some things. Why is Meek Mill hold a tiger in the car? Why you look scared? Like if you gonna take the time to sit in a car like a Rolls Royce and hold a chain to the tiger, why you look scared? I was confused, and then I was like, why is the chimpanzee in the car? Is it a chimpanzee? Is it the ape? I don't know. The monkey people. Why Meek Mill hand? Why you holding the monkey's hand? I think it's an ape. I'm just confused. He looked confused. I don't understand the point of these photos because you scared of the tiger. You in the Rolls Royce, scared of the tiger. Okay, I will be too. I don't look, animals that can murder you if they bite you. I don't like those people. I don't like those animals. I don't want to take photos with lions and tigers and bears. No, not mine. Okay. And then he got the ape in the front. Why are you holding the ape's hand? Who is your friend passing a Capri Sun juice to? I don't think monkeys supposed to drink Capri Suns. I don't. I don't think it's good for their body. And while the monkey ate gorilla in the front, where is the tiger? Do monkeys and tigers even, are they supposed to be? Now, I've seen the Jungle Book. I used to watch the show Tailspin. I know the tiger, what was his name? I don't know. The mean bitch man tiger, and then we had what's his name? Lou, who owned a bar, ape owning a bar. The bear who was around here driving planes or whatever. We not in the Jungle Book. We not around here just shimmying with the. I don't think in real life that lions and tigers and bears should be around each other. Why is the man handing the goddamn Capri Sun to the ape and where the tiger at? I'm just confused. Come on, Shere Khan. Thank you, Shere Khan. Shere Khan was a tiger on Tailspin. But it's weird. And I was like, what? What? Why? And I'm like, are y'all like at a drive-through window? I'm not a fan of people trying to do these off-shot photos. Like, okay, I'm gonna hold the monkey hand. You hand him the Capri Sun, and while he hand him the Capri Sun, and I'm holding his hand, you snap the picture. And I'm gonna do this. Because who holds a monkey's hand and scratch their head at the same time? Nobody. So it don't make no sense. Okay. And he looked like, even right here, he looked like, is he finna murder me? His whole life is flashing before his eyes. They just sent that man to prison for trafficking animals. People, look, stop posing for photos with the wild animals. It don't look natural. You can't tell me that you was out in the wild. Okay, you can't convince me you out in the wild with a regular wild animal. No, that is a captured animal that you're around here holding next to the car while the ape in the front seat waiting on his Capri Sun. I told y'all we should not go into these animals' habitats, because if you go outside where the tigers live and they kill you, why would you around them? Why was you around there? And you couldn't, like, you didn't, and it's the kicker, you didn't want to get out the car. You stayed in the back seat the whole time. And you see how big, like a Rolls Royce is a spacious car. It's a spacious car. So he not even leaning back, touching the monkey. He had to sit up, scoot up in the back. He had to scoot up in the back seat to reach the ape's hand. And while the ape looked like who the ape talking to? So sometimes I have to let y'all see what I see. Because these are all the same. I said, what the fuck? I said, we gotta talk about this. No, sorry, Bob. Okay. Felicity Huffman. Felicity Huffman is the white woman who was on Desperate Housewives, who was caught up in the scandal of paying for the child to skip the illegal college stuff. Okay. And she then did like 8-9 days in jail or whatever. Well, she's finally, speaking her piece. She's telling her story about what happened, about how, the college scandal. She did 11 days in jail. Y'all know a black lady, changed the address for her kid to be in a better district, and she went to jail. She had got like years in prison. This bitch around here scheming and scamming the colleges and the people, taking up space where ain't supposed to be no space, and she got 11 days in prison. She then says they woke my daughters up at gunpoint. Again, nothing new to the black and brown community. I said, bitch, how do we get in this? What in this? This ain't got the West. Then they put my hands behind my back and handcuffed me, But they woke my daughters up at gunpoint. Again, nothing new to the black people. I was like, bitch, what do we have to do with any of this? Now, she was also talking. I got another part. Let me see the other part that she was talking about. She talking around here. And she was discussing, why she did it. And she said, I felt like that was my only option. I said, bitch, what? This is the thing. You are a rich white woman. You also had a wealthy husband. Now, even though I don't think they paid like the most money for this, again, she paid 15 grand to, manipulate, okay, her daughter's SAT scores because the daughter could not do it her damn self. My daughter didn't know. She didn't know, but I just felt like I just didn't have no choice, It was my only option to get my daughter in college. Bitch, she can't go. She can't go. Because if anybody grades in regular life on a regular street, if they don't have the grades and they can't pay their way in, you're not supposed to pay your way by cheating the system and lying on a test. Because if she too stupid to get good grades for free, she gonna still be too stupid to get good grades for the money. Because guess what? She's stupid. I had no options. That was my only option. You had to pay the $15,000 to fake the test. And my thing is this: I am a firm believer. Everybody is not made for college. I hated school. I am an on-the-job learner. I don't like studying. Bitch, give me 2 weeks and show me what to do. I'll have it mastered in 2 weeks. I will own this place in 2 weeks. I've always felt that way. I'm not a school person. However, I excel in other areas. I'm also very entertaining. Okay. And I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my parents' money. I'm not gonna get loans and try to go to college when I know for a fact I don't want to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to be in a room with kids and I don't want none of that. Put me in the real world, coach. And some folks who go to college still don't even get a fucking job. They still have to go through the same craziness that we go through. But when somebody who is a rich white woman who has access and connections, simply because she's the other people who was, because it wasn't just her, it was her. It was her and somebody else that was famous. Oh, Aunt Becky from Full House. When you are somebody with access like that, where you can get your damn kids a tutor, the only reason this became an actual bigger story was because they're like, bitch, it's Felicity Huffman, the actress. That bitch got money. Why does she not? Her daughter done. Well, she can go to college. So it's like you used your celebrity status, your connections to do something when you had other connections to just get your daughter some fucking tutor. And is she too dumb to get good grades for free. If you could not just pay for her to get in college, she not supposed to be send her to the community college for when the grades can be lower. That was my only option. Your option was to let her not go to college, because wanting her to go when she can't pass the test don't help her. Now I also know some people are bad at test taking. They may know all the information to how to build a house, but can't pass the test to save their life. I get that too. But there are other things to do than join the scam to fake the test results. That's just stupidity. And if you want to be stupid, then you can go be stupid. But don't say it was my only option. And then definitely don't tell folks that, oh, they woke my daughters up at gunpoint again. Nothing new to the black and brown people. Bitch, what? What did that have to do? And this is a gotcha. She said that because she knew folk would say black people or brown people or people, minorities, get woken up for stuff all the time with guns and they don't even do nothing. She didn't want people to say, I'm not trying to say I'm a bitch. You did not have to mention they woke the kids up at gunpoint. That didn't even matter. Honestly, that part could have been left out. People have to know sometimes your kids can't get what they want. Or more importantly, your kids can't get what you want them to have because they're not good enough for what you want them to go and do. Every parent wants their kid to go to college. Some can't afford to pay for college. Some kids can't get good grades because they just don't get good grades. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody, you ain't seen them say, hey, I'll give you $100 if you let somebody else take my son test for me. No, because the black folk did it in the regular atmosphere, life in prison. Throw the book at them. And I used to like Felicity. I was like, nah, I can't. I damn sure can't. Now it was my only option. It was my only option. I couldn't do that. And then they put the gun to my 8-month-old baby girl. Got my damn face, Felicity. Child. So let me cut the volume off. When I told y'all that people was around theaters, you know what I'm saying, up dancing or whatever, Bobby Lytes had posted a video of him in the theater. That they say now he say he rented it out. Okay, he say he rented it out. Okay, well I guess well you know you can do it or whatever. So see, I don't want this. I don't want that. Okay. At all. At all. That's what I don't want when I go to the theater tomorrow. Because to me, that is you ruining my experience. Because you are a distraction. Because you around here all silvered out with a fan, you sweating and you hot, dancing and voguing down the damn stairs. I'm gonna hope you don't fall. You know? So now he said he rented out a theater. Now I'm gonna say this because I rented one out too. When he said he rented out a theater and they still put him out, I said, you must not have rented a theater. You must not have, because when you rent out the theater, they don't really come in there and bother you while the movie playing. And if you rented it out, you really can do whatever you want. Now I don't know if they didn't want Bobby up and down the aisles that he could maybe fall or whatever. So, but they won't put you rent a theater to do whatever it is you want to do. So that means whatever you were doing was not normal. Okay. So when people seeing this, like, what is he doing? Is he okay? Is he high? So he had to then respond to folks who said, is you high? You on this stuff?
And I see that people on the blogs are just so shocked that I was acting that way in the movie theater to the point where it has to be cocaine. Like, this world is just so like disgusting. Like, this is the world we're living in. A bitch can't even enjoy themselves and turn the fuck up to their favorite artist without it being drugs. Oh, because it's me. Got it. Okay, we got it. Well, I just want y'all to know, y'all, I just pray that y'all find the same happiness I have. I love being me. I love the skin that I am. I'm not going to stop. And guess what? I'm going to the movies again today, and I'm going to act another donkey.
Now, I mean, the only time people suggest is somebody on the cocaine is because usually, or in the past, they have been known to possibly be influenced by some cocaine. It probably was also because he was sweating a lot. He was probably sweating because he was dancing. But I mean, sometimes it can give a little, you know what I'm saying, inducedness of it all. Okay. But again, that's the thing. I don't want anybody around here sweating and fanning themselves in silver outfits that's latex in my face. Because I'm going to probably say, was you on that stuff? Was you? So this is what I mean by I don't want no extraness in the theater. But again, he said he rented it out. But I'm like, how you rented it out and got put out? But Bobby do sometimes be giving off some love. He may be induced with, some stuff. We saw yesterday how Kirk and Rashida showed us they had a whole family portrait, a family photo event, all Kirk and all his kids and the grandkids and whoever else, Mary's babies, break babies, other babies, and all that stuff. And so folks had all kind of comments. Even I said, well, is them all Kirk kids? Oh, that could be it, Rika. Because I know they were saying they don't want nobody filming. So that could be what it happened because he had the kid and they had the light on, the light on. But Kirk and Rashida then said, we're gonna go live to address, the questions about the family. Let's listen.
Rashida must be stupid as people got so much to say. And it's just
I'm like, why he in the studio? Why is Kirk in the studio? Does Kirk ever put out, like, has Kirk ever really put out? Now I know Rashida used to do music back in the day, but does Kirk have a real reason to be in a studio? That's my first question.
It had to do with us because we have a family photo shoot. I feel like, babe, come on. Why are they so cruel? Wait, you gotta help me out.
That's the way the world is. This just is what it is.
I feel like, damn. You know what's crazy? They always say, and this is so true, and I'm definitely guilty. If you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. It is a true saying.
What the fuck they got to do with anything? What book?
I sit here and tell y'all, these are my kids and my grandkids. Where Kirk get all these kids from? Where the fuck they come from? Rashida must be stupid as
Oh.
My motherfucking kids got kids. Y'all won't read. Yes, I got 7 fucking kids. Yeah.
Okay, so 7. Listen, I don't think nobody know how many kids you have. You can't just put a video out with you, your wife, and 45 kids and think we gonna know which ones is the kids and which one is the grandkids. We were confused about who was who. It was a lot of people. That's all. That's it.
Yes, and I love my kids. I love them. I'm sorry. Y'all want me to be a deadbeat dad and don't want me to love my kids and I should go hide and be ashamed because I got 7 kids. You ain't never heard nothing about me and my 7 kids not being taken care of or just come on, dog.
Sir, we saw a whole season of your baby mama who you cheated on Rashida with saying that you wasn't really actively in that son's life. So we have heard about you not being a good father to that baby you had on your wife. Okay? And this is my thing. Nobody wants you to be a deadbeat father. Nobody wants that. But you can't pop up and show a whole bunch of people and not say, these are my kids. These are my grandkids. When you put out one big ass video, we like, well, damn, which is which, who is who? But we address that cheating, baby.
Why y'all so mad? I have a beautiful family and God has blessed me. I have a beautiful wife and God has blessed me.
She like, don't put me in this. Leave me out of it.
We work hard. Yep. We put our life on TV and let y'all see some real. Y'all got to see us go through some real. And if I was a quitter, I keep telling y'all, I'm a Harlem dude and I'm an Atlanta dude. But it's my nature. I'm a hustler. I grew up in one of the realest eras, the 90s, the 80s. It is nothing like it. And all I be saying is like, y'all know it's me now, y'all, but man, my shit real, dog.
What, now you just saying words. Now you just saying words that don't make no sense.
Right? I'm for better or worse, rich or poor, death do us part. Like, I ain't no critter when.
Well, you the one doing wrong, Kirk. It's like, Kirk, you not a quitter. You don't have to quit yourself. People say your wife was the one that should quit you.
Shit happened. Oh, what we running?
We ain't running.
So they mad at you because you ain't. Look, you. So these. Excuse my language. Y'all really mad because you want your family? Because you're not a quitter? They want to talk shit about you because you're not a quitter? They want to say, and you know what? I don't even be addressing all this shit. Rashida must be.
Child, I probably can go find a whole live, but I ain't feel like it. But Kirk full of shit. Because you can't make it seem like, oh, you mad because my wife don't want to leave me? You know, you mad because how you mad because my wife don't want to leave me because I cheated on her? Oh, but just because I cheated, okay, on a show, or just because I cheated on a show, okay, and had a baby on her on the show, y'all want her to leave me? We're gonna be together forever. We not going nowhere. She gonna stay with me because I'm the one that she need to be with. I say, sir, first of all, I would run. Mainly because, sir, don't go on live and then make me have to go on live to basically defend you. He was live for 12 minutes, y'all. He had a 12-minute live. I wish I could fast forward it, but I don't feel like. Now he got a corporate face. You know he the one who look. His 76 earrings on. Because the whole time, excuse my language. I don't know what's going on. And I just feel like, Kirk, you really are making Rashida look worse because people had kind of left it alone that you were not a good husband in the recent years while on the show. Y'all went through a rough patch. And I also know people, families, relationships go through rough patches. You know, ain't nobody perfect. You know, sometimes I might wonder, you know, sometimes somebody may cheat and you can get over it or whatever. But my thing be, I can't forgive no baby. That don't work for me. I can't do that one. No, because that means that you was around here and you like, you know, I'm just not gonna even try to keep it respectful of my wife. I'm gonna just do whatever. You know, I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna be whatever. And because I'm a Harlem dude and also an Atlanta dude, okay, and she my wife, and she don't want to feel embarrassed because we've been together for all these years. She gonna stay with me. I'm like, if because I don't know how old Kirk kids is, but if Kirk had more kids on Rashida than we knew about, I would have to leave him immediately because you can't keep doing dumb stuff. Up here with the damn. He made me mad. Anyway, We're gonna leave that man be because he be on bull other shit anyway. What do we have? I think I got a couple real foolish things that I was like, I want. Child, when I read this, initially the story was just a teacher around here in court because of a student. That's what I first saw. But when the actual story came out that it was an 18-year-old was a legal person in high school. Now, first of all, when I was a senior in high school, I turned 18 in January when I was a senior in high school. So I was an 18-year-old senior in high school. The teacher is 26. Okay. So a 26-year-old person and an 18-year-old person having a relationship. When I was in high school, we also had teachers who were like in their 20s. And we knew of teachers like that. Okay. There were teachers like that in my school because they were so close to the ages of, the seniors. Now, this 18-year-old person's mom caught him with this 26-year-old person. And because the 18-year-old was enrolled in school and because she worked at the school, it's illegal. And y'all know I'm choosing my words wisely because YouTube be tripping. So she's in court.
The allegations against you. This is just your opportunity if you want to say anything. Did you have sex with your student? Anything you want to say?
Clearly she did. The mama caught her. So the getcha gotcha is, a 26-year-old facing charges because of her relationship with this 18-year-old. So everyone's of legal age. YouTube, we're not having any kind of conversation about anybody who's underage. She was booked in Macklin County. She had a $75,000 bond and has to go to court on December 19th. And she also has to wear a electronic monitoring thing on her leg. Why couldn't you wait till the person graduated? Like, I don't understand why people who work at places and know they are not supposed to have a relationship with people who also attend where they work. Why even risk your career for that? That's just stupid. So my thing is, if she wasn't a teacher, I wouldn't care. Because 26 and 18, you know what I'm saying? It's an 8-year difference. But why would you not just wait? And I'm like, the fact that the boy mama was the one that caught him at a park. It is 2023. Nobody should be around here meeting up at parks. If you can't afford to get you a room somewhere, you can't afford to do it. Literally. Not because you're up here in the park eating drumsticks or playing with drumsticks, you done lost your damn job. Not only have you lost your damn job, you're going to be around here probably homeless because you can't get hired nowhere else. Because at that point, they're going to probably put your ass on the registry. This person was also stupid. This person was caught on candid camera. Okay. The police folks that I used a Seattle firefighter stolen credit cards to go on an $8,500 shopping spree at the mall while he was putting up Christmas lights for the elderly. I'm a Grinch and ruined Christmas. Identify me by contacting Crime Stoppers. Now this is the get you gotcha. When we kept seeing Crime Stoppers on Huntsville, when they show Destiny who was wanted for forgery, Keke was allegedly wanted for not even robbing, for putting stuff in a purse and taking it out. But this person around here who was caught because they stole the firefighter's credit card and spent $8,500. I'm like, not only is you dumb enough to go out somewhere and spend the money, why you not wearing no kind of mask? You walk around face free as a bird, shopping on somebody else's dime. Criminals are stupid. Dumb. Now, she may not have known it was the firefighters or whatever, but it don't matter the job. Why did you stop stealing people's credit card information? Stop it. Because it's cameras everywhere. Everywhere. And come on now, and the cameras these days are crystal clear. I feel like some people still think it's 1996 and there's real grainy footage and can't nobody find you, and the stores don't really have good surveillance video, and so they can't really see who you are. But you round here shopping in the store, nice fresh braids, nice little outfit, little sneakers. And the police, no, you did it. Stupid. And she'll probably be arrested soon. Gonna spend Christmas in jail. Okay. Y'all see what it say. Now, first of all, when I heard this dude got poked in prison, I'm like, oh, God works when he can. You know what I'm saying? But I was watching Mark Lamar Hill, who covered the poking. And when he was like, we can't really celebrate this because, even though, we don't like this man and he can whatever. He was like, but when you think about what if somebody you love, what if you're your uncle who, something happened to your people and nobody does anything about it? I'm like, well, that's different, okay? We don't care about this man. You know what I'm saying? So that was when it first came out that somebody poked that man in prison or whatever, and he gonna make it. But when I found out he got poked 22 times, I said, what kind of knife was being used? Was it a 1-inch blade? 52-year-old John, I don't know what that name is. He is now being charged with attempted taking it out because he poked somebody 22 times and the person lived to the day. I said, child, if that did not take him out, what will? Was it the butter knife? Anywhere I go, people gonna put money on that man books. People gonna put money on that man books because ain't nobody losing no sleep because of this at all. I just feel like if you poke 22 times, is you a bad poker? Anyway, we don't care. Okay. Let me know when he's not around here no more. Okay. Y'all take one little second and like the video. Okay. y'all know liking is the thing to do. Please and thank you. What I want to go to first? People, this Diddy situation, every day is something different. Every day, another little nugget pops up here or there that we have to just acknowledge. So that one bodyguard who was saying that he had, he was the one who, when Kathy was crying because of Diddy, beating her up, how he was there. I'm confused on whose side he on because his ID page had like disappeared and now he back talking.
Thing about nothing, yo. I seen Cassie and Diddy fight. Yeah, I seen them fight just like everybody else fight. Just like I fight. Just like y'all fight with y'all man and y'all fight with your girl. Well, I got a few minutes. This ain't about nothing, yo. I seen Cassie and Diddy fight. Yeah, I seen them fight just like everybody else fight. Just like I fight. Just like y'all fight with y'all man and y'all fight with your girl. Well, I got a few minutes. This ain't.
I was like, how did you go from saying you was like back in Cassie? Your page went away. And you came back trying to say, oh yeah, everybody fight. I fight with my girl, you fight with your girl, and they fight with their girl. Everybody fighting around here. And I was like, who paid you? So it was weird that, did you want to check too? Who side you on? Because like your story changes. So now we don't trust you. So now my thing is, you a liar. Okay? You're a liar. And what it really means is, you did see what you saw, but now you're being paid, in my opinion. I'm not saying nothing's fact. My opinion is, somebody said, hey, take this hush money and hush it on up and make it seem like ain't nothing really happened. It was like a regular little argument and whatnot. And then I seen Lunel, because I'm like, Lunel, what you doing? Like, Lunel was around here and saying, no, forget Diddy. I don't like that man no more. Now, while this is very much so a stage thing, oh, cut the camera on and watch me do this. She made him a devil mask. Okay, she around here. Now I'm like, first of all, is you at somebody's house? Where you at? Because is it a studio? Is it an office? Was that your plaque? But Lunel said, let's make him a devil. Because, I mean, it's Puffy. So, some folk is supporting Puffy. Some folk is not supporting Puffy. Him asked me to say, or say, like, can we buy Ciroc? I said, no, not for a year. We got to see how it plays out. But as long as Diddy is the head of Ciroc, no, we could not restock on no Ciroc. And I love Ciroc. I do. It's my drink of choice. It's my vodka of choice. But I was like, no, we got to wait like a year. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, he's making money off of that. So I don't want to buy no Ciroc. Now, luckily, I have a stockpile of liquor in there, and I'm good. But I was like, no, that's not right now. Not right now. But again, I feel like for the rest of the year, little by little, more stuff about Diddy gonna pop on out, and we're gonna have to be like, I don't want to do it. Not at all. Now, Fat Joe
professionally
was around here talking to I think Gayle King. Y'all know Gayle King and Charles Barkley has a weekly talk show together. Now I won't ever watch it, but Fat Joe was on it. And Fat Joe, look, everybody around here, I refuse to be caught up like these other rappers, Young Thug up there, his Rico, whatever. I want everybody to know I ain't with that. Fat Joe said all the stuff I've been rapping about my whole career, 95% of my raps are lies. I said, nigga, what? This to me feels like Are you trying to get ahead of a RICO case? So that if the F, the B, and the I, the RS ever try to come at you, you can then say, I'm not really out here flipping them things. I'm not out here selling no drugs. My name, they call me Joy Crack. That ain't because I sold crack. They call me Joy Crack because when I would get up, the crack of my ass would show. And so the girls call me Joey Crack, and it's stuck. So Joey Crack had nothing to do with drugs. And now 95% of your raps are all lies. Can y'all imagine if I said, y'all, all my stories about the bad guy, the crackhead mama in the abandoned house, my friend pushed me out the window, all that was lies. Can you imagine? Now it wasn't. Let me be clear. I ain't never told y'all not nan life story or nugget of my life that was not a truth. The stuff I will never tell y'all is stuff that will get me incriminated. Okay. I keep to myself stuff that could get me arrested. You know what I'm saying? However, anybody who was in this entertainment world coming out and saying, I'm a rapper, and 95% of my rapping is all I'm lying. I'm playing a role. I'm, just what? What? Why not go be an actor? I'm a good person. I help people. I'm in the community. So with me, no brown. I said, and he's like, and I can't play the audio because I don't want to get flagged. Okay. But I'm like, the fact that you up here trying to save yourself, but admitting that you have been lying in your raps for your whole career, and that 95% of your raps are not actual or factual, that's horrible. Because why can't you rap about stuff that's true? Why are you rapping about stuff that's fake? To me, that means I can't trust you. I can't trust you because you made a whole career off of a whole lie, a whole non-truth. And that's unfair to people who may really be out here slanging that cocaine or whatever. So by admitting you've been lying, sir, you can't make not a new song. And now when you sing Lean Back, I don't feel the same way. Because it's all lying. What's the truth part? So if you was a Joey Crack fan, Joey Crack been lying for years. Jamie Foxx's accuser wants to keep her identity concealed, okay, for her safety. Now, I am conflicted on this because you do want to acknowledge that sometimes when people come out against people, they are then, bombarded with judgment and this and that and that and this because people love the celebrity so much. So sometimes their life does change just because of people being biased against them because they love the person so much. On the other hand, I feel like once you accuse somebody of something, their life changes too. And I'm not saying the girl lied or not. I don't know what that. But I do feel like I thought the rule was even if somebody is like being accused of something that they're going to court for it, they have a right to face their accuser. And I do feel like that at some point the person, as long as the person is an adult, I do feel like it's unfair if no one knows who that person is, because what if the person's lying? Like, can you imagine if a woman was accused of, this? We want to know who is she? What happened? You know, I just feel like I only feel like if the person was underage, do they have their right to privacy? Because you did something to somebody who's underage. But I feel like if we all adults around here and you did something to me or whatever, I don't know if I want my identity to be kept a secret, because I almost feel like I want people to know, yes, he ruined my damn life. So it's like a catch-22, but I understand why they want their identity kept secret, because it's Jamie fucking Foxx. You know, it's Jamie Foxx. So a lot of folk don't even believe her, just because of how much they like him. Now I said, I don't know if Jamie like black women, but I said she has a right to go after a person she said did something to her. So we shall see. It got to go to court to see if they will allow the girls, the ladies' identity to stay a secret, because right now we don't know. I haven't seen this about Saucy Santana. Saucy was on some video talking about women's bodies and how it was some like audition he was having, and somebody came in like, and she was a regular girl, a natural body, whatever, not much makeup, and she didn't even look bad. Did they have a video of it? Where's she at? So see, this, a regular girl, regular hair, it's a weave, but like no makeup. She came all natural. And then he rejected her, talking about, that ain't a bad bitch. Her makeup wasn't. Now, she could have put on some makeup, because sometimes you have to, look presentable. And for some modeling thing, they want you to have like makeup on or whatever. But it was him saying she ain't got no BBL. I said, bitch, what is a BBL? What? So when people seen that, they got upset about, him talking. But let's listen.
It comes down to being a bad bitch. To me, I like super glam girls, Barbies. I remember growing up as a kid, and I would get shooed out the room like, hey, go play the game, go do something, because I would want to sit and watch all of the women get ready and do their makeup and put on their blush and their heels and their best clothes. I remember being in high school, me and my friends and my cousins was Ken and the dolls, and I would make them dress up, and we would walk to the park by the projects. They'll have on 6-inch heels, and I would be over living for them. I just always loved Barbie doll girls, high, heavy, glam girls.
Barbie wasn't glam. Barbie was plain face. What do you mean? And Barbie ain't had no BBL.
That's just my preference. That don't make nobody else less than or natural girls not that. It's just a preference. I think now with like me being a rapper and just society and Instagram, I wouldn't say BBL is the standard. I would say that we see it a lot. And for me, that's something that I like.
And I said, hold up. Why on God's green earth do we care about what a gay man feels about a woman's body? I'm like, why does a gay man even have a preference in women? You don't even like women. I was like, nothing he said to me makes sense. Now, he was responding back to the backlash, trying to explain away why he said, she came in all natural, whatever, no this, no that, no BBL or whatever. I'm like, so you still sound dumb. Because even if as a younger child you love seeing women get up or get dressed or whatever, nobody back then had BBLs and this and that, and that they didn't have that stuff at the all. And I'm like, why? I do not understand why the approval of a gay man matters to. I don't care what you like. I don't care about your preference. Now, if you are a rapper and you're looking for somebody to be in your music videos, that's up to you. But even you saying your preference is women who don't have natural bodies. Your preference is women who are very, very, very much so dolled up. When in real life, that ain't how nobody dress all the time. So I was like, Santana, shut up. And I mean that respectfully and disrespectfully. Shut up. Lil Wayne being sued out here, okay? He's being sued by a former bodyguard who said he attacked me physically, verbally, back in Wayne's his house in the Hidden Hills. And he said he allegedly threatened him with a gun. Do I believe Lil Wayne threatened somebody? I do. I do. I do. Because when you piss somebody off, usually they threaten, I will beat your ass. You know, and fights happen and this and that and then this. Now, I'm like, if you a bodyguard, why you scared of Lil Wayne? So we shall see what happens with the court case. But I was like, when you are a bodyguard, you feel you're not Lil Wayne so little. So little. But it say he's being dragged to court. The former bodyguard who was suing the rapper is telling the police, okay, that he brandished a gun and punched me in the ear. In the ear? He sideways punched you? Now, Carlos Christian claims Weezy threatened to shoot him with a semi-automatic rifle, a threat he says he took seriously, considering Wayne once spent time in prison on weapons charges. It happened back in December 2021, so 2 years ago. Child, if you can't be security for Lil Wayne without getting scared, you can't be security for no damn body. Okay, go sit down somewhere. Nick Cannon was on The Breakfast Club today. I think he was also on Angela Yee's Wake Up With Yee show too, but he was talking about his kids, right? One thing he said earlier was how all of his kids were basically playing that it wasn't as if he, the condom broke, whatever. Like each time, somebody got pregnant, I knew that they could get pregnant. I purposefully did not wear a condom, not saying, we said, hey, let's have a baby. But I purposefully did not wear a condom. I did not belong. And so whatever happened, happened. So meaning all of the children he's been having are playing kids. Sir, it's crazy. But he then brought up how he spends $200,000 a year taking the kids to Disneyland. I said, why? He was talking about how people see all the different photo shoots or whatever. He said, with all my kids and all the mamas, they all have a preference. My kids have a preference. If my kids want to do this, if my kids want to do that, it's done. So I spend just on Disneyland, Disney tickets and stuff. It's $200,000 a year because it's 12 kids. It's just, that's a waste of money. And because all of his kids, well, at least the younger kids, because the two with Mariah, of course, are the oldest. All the other kids are so close in age. It's like, so he's spending all the same money because if you take one set of kids to Disney World, you got to take the other set. Now, first of all, the only kids, in my opinion, that are old enough to even enjoy Disney World is the twins, with Mariah Carey. And then the oldest two kids he has with Brittany Bell. All the other kids is 1, maybe 2 years old. They can't even really enjoy Disneyland. That's for some fucking pictures. He gonna go broke. Because this is my thing. If you're spending $200,000 solely for Disney, that don't count birthday stuff, holiday stuff, school stuff, clothes stuff. And the dumb part is he probably having to take multiple vacations there because all the family don't get along. No, I would say don't get along. But I don't think he be really, having all the kids together with their mama. It's stupid. Now let's get to the famous people. Let's do Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. So first we saw Jeezy was filing in court saying that Jeannie Mai is gatekeeping their daughter. So he wants to get a legal thing in place for a custody schedule. Okay. Now, per Radar Online, per the documents, okay, he's seeking a hearing with her because he said we agree on an informal visitation with our daughter. Okay. But Jeannie has not been holding up her end of the bargain or whatever. That there is a lack of consistency, continuity, and stability inherently associated with such haphazard and fluid parenting. Girl, I don't know, girl, it's 2 words. Bottom line, Jeannie Mai not following the schedule. Okay. And because she ain't following the schedule, that's called, family issues. Okay. Tension. Now, he did say he don't think she's trying to be like purposefully difficult. You know what I'm saying? He don't think that she has any malicious intent, but she's still interfering with my time bonding with my child. Okay. And I don't want no confusion and no bullshit. Okay, Judge, get me a schedule that she has to adhere to. And that way she can't, tell me no, I can't get her, because we don't have anything in writing. Child. Jeannie Mai then said bullshit. She then claimed that he was allegedly cheating. She's accusing him of some infidelity because in their prenup, if he cheated, she gets paid. Okay? If there's any cheatation, there's money she has to be paid. Now, Jeezy said on that interview with Nia Long, real niggas don't cheat. Real niggas don't cheat. Okay? It says the court should enforce paragraph 8 of the prenup regarding infidelity, which provides in pertinent parts that in the event that either party engages in a sexual relations, an emotional relationship, or is emotionally or sexually suggestive in communication with the third party via all forms of electronic communication, including but not limited to texting, sexting, FaceTiming, social media, and or direct messages, shall result in a significant financial penalty upon the adulterous party. Meaning either of them, if she cheated, if he cheated, the other person would have to pay for that. So she's saying, per her lawyers, hey, enforce that shit because he did something. Now, again, it says not just sex, even if it's some kind of emotional connection to somebody else, pay me my money. So he said she's controlling, and she's saying, well, he's a cheater. Child, messy is what it is, okay? There were different stories that were coming out about Keke Palmer. We know Keke Palmer has that restraining order against her baby daddy. At first, it came off saying, oh, Keke Palmer's going to call off the restraining order, okay? To handle it privately, they both want to go to mediation. That was the first thing that came out, okay? But then it came out how they're delaying the hearing to go to mediation. However, the restraining order will stay in place. Okay. The third story that came out was she's not dropping the restraining order at all. Like that ain't what's happening at all. Okay. So allegedly, they're saying the restraining order that Keke was granted in November remains in full force and effective and will not be dropped. She wants to protect her safety and also safety for her son. Keke has pressed charges. The police report has been filed. There is a criminal investigation. Okay. The hearing on the calendar, his lawyer was not available on December 5th. And that's why they had to move it to January. So when people say, oh, the court case was dismissed or she was chained or whatever, it's because his lawyer allegedly can't come on the 5th. And so they pushed it to January. Okay. Keke is concerned about her privacy, Leo's privacy, and the privacy of her family. So her preference is to resolve the situation privately rather than in open court if possible. But if not possible, the hearing remains on the calendar and Keke will stop at nothing to ensure safety. I think that's smart. When people know, when you go to court, all the stuff comes out. Everything. Any conversation, any argument, everything come out. And so some folk don't want that in court. So if she wants to keep the PPO in place so she's protected, give them time to possibly work things out, not get back together. But if they do not have to go to court for custody, whatever else, that can happen. Possibly try mediation. I think that's fine. But I kept on saying, I can't imagine her wanting to drop the PPO because the nigga's crazy. So we shall see what actually happens next. Child Jussie Smollett, who was supposed to serve 150 days in jail before he did like maybe 5 or 6 days, he got out because he's appealing it. Well, the Illinois appeals court said, nope, we are upholding your disorderly conduct conviction and your ass got to go back to jail. Because he was trying to prevent himself from serving the whole 150 days. And since the Illinois court said appeal denied, go to jail. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200, okay? But Justice said, hold up. His attorneys are now filing a appeal with the Supreme Court. I said, the Supreme Court? I was like, not the high. Look, there are so many other things going on. The fact that Justice Smollett is going to the Supreme Court to stay out. Sir, you could have did the one. He could have already done the days and been moved on with life. The same way folks said he could have admitted to, faking all this shit. But because he keeps dragging it, this is going to go into 2024. This happened in 2019. Somebody get him off my damn line. Okay. Dropped Tamar Jr. Now we have seen, I think it was yesterday, when I showed y'all that Tamar was on live in the club. Remember that? I said, why is Tamar live in the club? Who go live in the club? That don't make no sense. So remember this.
We broke up because of me. He announced it and looked a certain way. I want to talk about this next week because I can't talk about this with companies, and y'all know what I mean by companies. People who don't understand.
So Tamar in the club going live discussing the boyfriend. Okay, I guess he's back to being the fiance. The same time, we didn't notice then. The same time that Tamar was on live in the club, said, I'm so happy to have this man back. I am the happiest I've ever been. We did not realize he was sitting next to her on his own live. I said, why is y'all doing a dual fucking live on IG in the club? That is delirious. I said, I can't. But this fool, y'all listen up.
We are definitely back together, but because I chose to be back together.
So y'all back together because you chose, not because she wanted you. You brought y'all. Oh, you did her a favor. Okay.
I love her with all my heart. I'm sure she is going to explain that I didn't hurt her. I didn't cheat her. I didn't break her heart. I didn't lie to her.
He said that in a way I didn't lie to her. Sir, why are you looking around?
Our relationship, there are things that I needed to heal from. Sometimes when you come into a relationship, now listen, Tamar and I met on a show. It was like speed dating for like 6 weeks. Got engaged, I proposed, I loved her. Some things happened Do I accept responsibility for things that I failed? Absolutely. But were there things that I needed to heal from? Come on, absolutely.
Y'all broke up a couple weeks ago. Like, it's weird that he like, well, yeah, we broke up, but now we back together. And there were things I need to heal from. I had to heal. You don't heal that fast, sir. A bullet wound take longer to heal. A paper cut take longer to heal. Saying, we did was like speed dating for 6 weeks and I proposed and I had things I had to heal from. Like what? And what did you heal from that fast? How you already healed?
1000%. Did I hurt her? Yes. Purposely. I don't hide from that. I don't. I don't hide from that. I was single, we weren't speaking, period. I had to get to a place where my anger and my hurt could heal, and I healed.
Some things happened. I had to step away so I could heal. I was hurt. Did I invite somebody out? Of course I did. Was I out there being single? Absolutely. But
how was you healing? If you was out here being single and living carefree and inviting folk out and doing things and selling your wild oats, when did you have time to heal?
Truth is, I think the love that I had for her, I realized how much love I had for her. She realized how much love she had for me. And so, anything in the period of me being single has nothing to do with our relationship. So, say what you want to say, all this other, whatever. So,
not this white man poking his lips out for her to come give him a kiss. Y'all, Tamar was on her live saying it was my fault that we broke up. It was me. We as women have to take accountability when we the reason. You know what I'm saying? And then him saying, well, yeah, we was broken up. We wasn't talking. I was hurting her deliberately in ways. But anything I did when we wasn't together doesn't it does, because if you love me so much, you should not be able to be around here this mixed up in the bullshit and the debauchery that it is. Tamar and this man are trying to get their own show. They want to be a couple on TV. Because if this was really about them being a couple and working things out and them growing, they would not be on live at a club explaining their breakup and getting back together. They would not do that. You want to know why? Because they should be more focused on fixing the shit. You're making me mad. Okay. Lastly, y'all know what it is. It is the Bishop of the Robbery. Did I have him? Bishop Robbery was around here on the live. Okay. I told y'all we only going to be discussing the bishop. It was something a little bit new. And at the courthouse today, for the person pleading guilty, whatever, he had a whole little story time. Okay. So we gonna get into it. But y'all know first things first. And again, the live was maybe 10 minutes. So like the video first, please. Hit the button, girl. Robbery. So, you like my graphics? I'm so pissed. What's on my face? I feel like the lipstick on my face, but I may be tripping. Bishop was in court because the second person who was involved in the robbery pleaded guilty today, okay? Now, he was on his live the other day talking about that boy mama was reaching out to him and hitting up his inbox or whatever, saying crazy stuff. What was the on my chin? Saying crazy stuff, and he was upset about it. So he went to court, and foolishness ensued. Okay, because I'm like, why is y'all? Anyway, let's listen.
Today was the second guy. His name was Jawan Anderson. He just pled guilty today at 1 p.m. Right? And I know that people don't want to hear this because y'all made so much money off of this whole debacle that Bishop Whitehead set the robbery up.
I didn't make no money off it. I never said that.
And y'all were wrong. Y'all were wrong. Okay? Y'all were wrong. And not only were y'all were wrong and strong. So now, Saquon Pollock on November 14th, he pled guilty to robbing the ministry. And now today, Jawan Anderson has just pled guilty for robbing the church. Let me tell y'all what happened today. So, as y'all know, I posted yesterday that his mother was in my inbox throwing cello threats and just harassing me, telling me nobody gives two Fs about me. And so his mother was in my inbox. And that's why I posted his mother and him. And I said to myself, how in the world are you mad at me? Because your son, who you raised, came into the church that God gave me to shepherd and rob us at gunpoint. But yet you're mad at me.
I mean, anger is anger.
So today, the young man came in, and when he came in the courtroom, he turned at me. No, she don't have my phone number. She inboxed me, y'all. She inboxed me. She don't have my phone number. Take it easy, brother. Take it easy. Slow down. So he came into the courtroom, and he turned around to me and smiled and started laughing at me like this. Right? So I said to him, you's a lame.
I'm like, in what court does the person who is accused of robbing another person get to be able to get up close and personal, to be smiling in somebody's face and like taunting? I'm like, bitch, was you lying? Because wouldn't they have to stay away from each other?
So he said something back, and we had an exchange. And then his lawyer walks over to the prosecutor and tells the prosecutor that I was taunting him. So I told the prosecutor, I said, go to the videotape. And then everybody became quiet. And he said, all I did was smile at him. No. Go to the videotape and let's see who taunted who. And I said, and his mother is in my inbox throwing threats. And
why you snitching on the mama? Why you snitching on that man mama? Now look, when you rob somebody, you can't have your mama going up there and sending DMs and threatening for you. You can't be doing that, okay? But Bishop, leave people alone. Why are y'all up in court fussing? You know, for you to feel like he walked in and smiled at you, like, okay, maybe he was happy to see you, okay? And for you to tell him he a lame and now you're arguing, why is y'all up here disrupting the court?
And harassing me. So his mom wasn't there yet. So now his mother comes in and the lawyer's telling what happened. So she comes in, she's ice grilling me. I'm not paying her no mind. And then
why would the mama, why is everybody, why?
Then this about 10 minutes after that, this like I don't know what you want to call this reject. It's this blogger that's been just stalking me for 2 years now. Just stalking me. So she comes into the courtroom.
Why would anybody be stalking you? Because 2 years ago, the robbery hadn't even happened. So somebody was already stalking you. That means they was already on your case.
And the mother waves at her, and she waves at the mother. So I said, okay, so this is some clout stuff going on here. I said, okay, cool. So the proceeding, I want y'all to share this because what happened today solidified me as to what I'm giving back to the community for Christmas. So the proceedings went on, and he pled guilty to robbing. And he had to speak this out of his mouth that he robbed the clergyman for jewelry and other things and X, Y, and Z. So he had to admit all that after going under oath. And the judge, who's really honorable, man. He's a very straightforward judge, and
because you know judges, you've been in court enough,
and you can see he takes no nonsense. And he asked the guy, he said, all right, so before I allow you to put your plea in, he said, he said, what did he say? Now, this is the same young man that when he came to court last month, he came in with about 7 dudes as far as, like as if I was going to be intimidated. But anyway, so...
maybe you got 7 friends who support him. Maybe they're not trying to intimidate you. Okay, maybe they really just trying to be like, you know what, I support the person who robbed you because he's a good person who did a bad thing. Okay, not everybody around here is solo dolo because ain't nobody trying to support them in public.
He asked a young man of his level of education. He said, what's your schooling? And the young man responded and said, I went to multiple schools. So I said, all right, here we go. And then I look at his mother, because she's in my inbox, blaming me for her mishaps. And
not her mishaps.
Now he says, okay, the judge says, all right, I understand that, you know, you went to school, so what level of education you had? And this young man had no GED. He has no high school diploma. He has...
Well, no GED would mean he also don't have a diploma from high school. It ain't 2 different things, okay? If you don't have a high school diploma, you know, he didn't graduate high school, all you had to say.
Literally, no schooling. And I became very, very touched by that. And he said he went to trade school, and the judge said, what trade do you have? And he said, janitor.
That's not a trade. Janitor's not a trade. Now, if he's a maintenance worker, if he's working on, because some people think janitor and think, oh, they mop up floors. But it's like, no, maybe he went for like actual like maintenance stuff, you know.
Or whatever other terminology they use for janitors. And I said, wow. And I began to just have a conversation, not only with God, but just really having a powwow in my mind. Yeah, maintenance, that's what it was. Maintenance, that's what it was. He has a trade in maintenance. Yeah, custodial maintenance, that's what it was. Something of that nature, but it was definitely maintenance. So I said to myself, wow. You know, and then you can see the kid, all he do is smoke weed. You can see his lips as black as my shirt.
Your lips black too. Everybody with black lips don't smoke weed.
And you can see that he's lost.
I mean, some of them do, but not all of them.
And I said to myself, wow. And then you got your mother over there in my inbox cursing me out because of what she failed to raise. Like, you could tell that the streets raised him, right? His pronunciations are very just low. His comprehension. So I'm just sitting here saying, and I'm saying this all,
not you up here trying to read this man mama because he may not be the smartest tool in a toolbox. Like, I'm like, why you do that? What?
I'm just sitting back and just seeing how parents blame the streets and blame the justice system, but yet I blame her. And the reason why I blame her is because I see who she is by what she put in my inbox. Which
how you know? If a parent want to cuss your ass out, that don't mean they. Well, I don't know.
I screenshot it just in case she tried to delete it. The nonsense that she put in my inbox, placed in my inbox, and I'm sitting here saying to myself, and you got to read it 4, 5, 6, 7 times because it's like she changed to 3 to 4 different people while writing this message.
Well, she probably cussed you out 4 or 5 different ways on different things. The same way you be on live all the time and you go from an angry man to a preaching man to a calm man to an enraged man, okay? You also have different levels of who you are. That's the crazy part. You may not put it in writing, but you put it in lives.
And she failed her son. I don't know where his father is. I don't know if he's in prison. I don't know if he's dead. I don't know, but I know there was no male support in there for this young man.
How do you know that? It's weird when people say that because we see people in prisons, we see people on trial, we see people who be in trouble, who be in 2-parent homes, from great families or whatever. So like to make it seem as if the reason I'm not defending the mama. I'm saying to blame her because she cussed your ass out. To say, it's her fault that he did this. I'm not saying it ain't. I ain't saying it is. But my point is, don't try to make it seem like, she was a single mama who let her son do whatever. Ain't had no father. It's like, what? Is the reason is because you was in prison too. You went to prison before her son went to prison. So does that mean your mama failed you? Your mama failed you because you went to prison and still it looked at as a scammer. So can we blame your mama?
And I began to say, wow. And if anybody knows me, right? If anybody knows me, I help the community.
Sir, we ain't seen it.
I'm talking about that young man and them young men would have came to me and said they needed help. Y'all know I would have helped them.
I mean, technically they robbed you. That meant they needed some help, okay? But you want them to go to prison for life, okay?
I would have helped them, right? And for his mother to say those things in my inbox and then walk in there with a blogger that all they do is smoke weed.
How you know they smoke weed? Do you smoke with them? And weed is legal. It ain't smoking crack.
Use my name for their YouTube and lie. It's the same blogger that brought the other girl into my church to disrupt my church. So she is using them and manipulating them for her gain. And I say all of that to say, we need to really help our community. That's what I'm on. And what I'm going to be doing, I've already had conversation with this law firm. And what I'm going to do for the holidays, I'm giving away 20 to 40 paralegal scholarships.
Now, how the hell are you going to do that? You want to give out 20 to 40 paralegal scholarships. Now, where the hell did that come from? Where?
For Christmas. 20 to 40 paralegal scholarships for the community, right? Because education is key. Education is key.
If education is key, why would you not help somebody who needs education from the start, from the beginning? Why pick the paralegal? Somebody seemed a little bit fishy.
And I don't care where you live. I had a conversation with a law firm that gives these classes, and these classes are thousands of dollars. And
thousands. I was Googling, paralegal classes in Michigan. Also, I Googled paralegal classes in New York. They're in New York. And they said them classes can cost up to $3,000. I said, if you do 40 people, that's $120,000. Do you have that money? Because you be owing lawyers. I'm just wondering. And I'm also like, what law firm? Because this is going to be the gotcha. Let me come on camera for this. I was resting my eyes. And I'm just talking through it in my head. Bishop Robbery, who don't get no money from the church. He say he be having those classes for real estate. He don't get no money from that. He wants to pay for 20 to 40 people to get a certificate for completion of a paralegal program that costs thousands of dollars per person. And he wants to pay for that. He wants to pay this random law firm $100,000 for them to get people their paralegal certificate. I just don't know how that sounds. I'm just saying.
They're going to have it on Zoom, so that means you can be in whatever state. However, there are going to be instructions.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, every state has different qualifications as far as how many hours you need, if you have to have a college degree or not. Because I'm like, stuff that go in Michigan don't go in New York. So how are they going to have people from all across the world do their program when if people is calling from different states, it will have different regulations, different rules you have to follow. So you want people to send you what? Who's the law firm?
I have an email set up for this, and you have to submit why you deserve this scholarship. Now, let me say this. This is just not for young people. This is for everybody, right? Because I think that this is a catch-all theory where not only we're just helping the young people in the community, but we're also helping parents, right? So for Christmas, I'm gonna do the toy thing too, but I usually go to like the shelters and stuff like that for to give away the toys and different things. I do that every year. But what I want to do and what I'm gonna do, I'm giving away 20 to 40 scholarships for paralegal, to be a paralegal, right? Because I feel that, you know, if you guys can get certified as a paralegal, right, you can do so much. You can work in law firms. You can do a lot. You can do a lot. And what I'm going to do next week, I'm going to do a live with the law office that I'm partnering with, and so that I can introduce you to them and we can talk about these classes and I've done this before for my church.
Oh, you've got other people a degree in paralegal. You don't say. Can we hear from them?
Right, I actually gave scholarships to members of my ministry to get their paralegal classes.
Why aren't you making everybody be a paralegal? That's weird to me. Like, why the paralegal? Some folks say, you know, you want to have people in places of power in case you need their assistance. Okay.
So I mean, to get their paralegal certification. So this is gonna be a big deal, y'all. And if you desire to be a paralegal, right, just watch my page. I'm going to put up an email. You have to write why you should get it. Don't write nothing long. It should be, you know, 3 paragraphs, no more than 3 paragraphs, right? If you give me 2 to 4 pages, I'm not gonna read it.
Because he can't read that far. He can't read it. Don't send me 2 pages. My brain can't take all them words.
I'm too busy. I need 3 paragraphs on why you should be a person that I choose to give a paralegal scholarship to. You know, and all right, Michelle. I really want y'all to understand my job as a minister, as a leader, as an entrepreneur is to pay it forward. And if I can help somebody become a better person, right, I'm doing my job. And that's what I've been doing. Someone said, do you help financially people? I don't understand that. If that's asking me for money, no, I'm not giving anybody no money.
You give the lawyers money because you're paying the lawyers $100,000 for 20 to 40 people because you said it costs thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars.
So I get this. Let me just be honest with y'all. I get inbox people asking me for money. I'm talking about every single day, right? And the answer is no. I'm not a piggy bank. I am not TD Bank. I'm not Chase. I'm not Wells Fargo, right? My obligation is to make sure my church is okay, all right? And we have taken a heavy hit.
Well, yeah, because y'all had a home.
A heavy hit. Why didn't you have any supporters today? I don't know who that is. B. Laurel. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what also, that young man, Jawan Anderson, right? I don't know when they're going to set his sentencing up, but I know that this course is, I believe it's a 6-month course. I believe I'll get all the information together, but I would even sponsor him to go to these paralegal classes.
Oh, the man that robbed you, that you say was around here being mean mugging to you, you gonna pay for him to be a paralegal? Can he be a paralegal when he's a felon? Can felons be paralegals? I feel like a felon can't be a person who was convicted of armed robbery. I don't think they are able to be a paralegal. in the legal field.
So I know his mother watching. I know his family watching. I'll even sponsor him to get his paralegal license. So before he goes into prison, he can be a paralegal. How about that, right? And I'm showing y'all how good God is to me, right? How good God is to me. And I'm going to have some conversations where to see if we can get these paralegal classes inside the prisons via Zoom, right? I'm going to work on that as well.
They could be in the prisons. Look, no tea, no shade, but I'm like, do I want a felonious paralegal?
Right? So that's what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to call the prosecutor's office and let them know that after what I saw today, I want to extend paralegal classes to him. Somebody said he needs a GED first. I don't think you need a GED in order to get your paralegal certification. I don't think that, because I don't think so. I'll check, but I don't think that you have to have a high school degree, a diploma, or GED, or college degree. I don't think any of that is needed before that. I don't think so. But I'll let you guys know. Tough. Just asking, why are you doing this all alone? Where is your team, and why have they never come out publicly in support of you as their pastor? You want to know why I didn't have nobody come to support me as their pastor? Because the way y'all slandered me, I didn't want none of them to get slandered like that.
Now, then this is almost in, by honesty. When they asked why he didn't have anybody else standing up for him from his church home or whatever, and him saying, well, I didn't want any of them being attacked like I was being attacked. But you kept saying that other people did not speak out and support you, other churches, other pastors. So you didn't want your people of your church to speak out and support you, but you wanted other people who was not of your flock to support you and speak up for you. That sounds stupid. Because wouldn't they then get the same flack your folk would get? So you want us to believe that you told everybody you know, hey, I don't want none of y'all to say nothing in support of me. There's nothing. Let me take all the heat while you've been crying and fussing and raving about nobody standing up for you. Sir, stop telling stories.
Are you kidding me? I protected my church. I protected my family, and that's why y'all only saw me. If they did that to me, what do you think they would have did to my church and my family? Right? What do you think? What do you think? They would have ridiculed them. They would have ridiculed them. And they would have used them and manipulated them. And my church have been supportive of me. In the back, in the behind the scenes. They've been supportive of me. And they always up here. And we talk. And they on the prayer line 7 days a week at 5 a.m. And Monday and Friday at 5 a.m. and 12 noon. So they doing what they got to do. They praying, they lifting up, they holding up the bishop. They holding up the bishop. Yes, they holding up the bishop.
And I ended it there because I was like, sir, you're making up shit. Because you were complaining for months upon months upon months that nobody was there enough for you. Nobody would support you. Nobody held a rally for you. Nobody did this. Nobody you know. And blah, blah, blah. If you did not want the people in your direct circle who actually support you to support you, how can you then complain about people who are not in your circle supporting you? So either you told people to not say shit and let you handle it, or folk just left you hanging. It can't be both. It has to be one or the other. That's I'm like, he be making up shit. He be lying. Up here lying. Like Simba. Anyway, y'all, guess what, y'all? That is it. Okay, that is it for the day. I cannot go to bed to get ready for Beyonce tomorrow and stuff. Okay, look, I hope y'all all had a good time. We had a good chat. Okay, I will have content up this weekend. I just don't know when. I may go live after I go see Beyonce to have a conversation about it. Not to ruin it for anybody, but I will only want y'all to come on to watch it if y'all want to know what it was like. Okay, so I may go live tomorrow just to do that. I'm not sure, but I want y'all to have a good weekend. Have the rest of y'all evening. I love you all. Thank y'all for coming by and having a good time with me as we do all the time. Y'all know to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me on IG, Twitter, and to the top at JayLeesCorner. I have to go. Okay, be safe, y'all. Be safe. I love you all. Bye.